the payoff pitch home. Here's a look over to first, but the runner's back easily. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time, and this is popped up near second base. Moore takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down. Digging in, Anthony Wheeler, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back in standing. The set and the 1-0. Fly ball out toward right field. On the run is Henniger. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Bottom of the third now, and stepping up as the shortstop, Dylan Moore.
The shortstop,
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a shot back to the mound, but he manages to glove it. And here's the speedster, D. Gordon. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
2-1 count now to the Mariners' leadoff batter. The 2-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The center fielder, number 00.
Malik Smith the next to hit. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
Breaking ball stays high and misses for a ball.
You got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though there are 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
2-0 now. The pitch.
Ball 3.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 3 balls and a strike. The count to Malik Smith.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Pitch is popped up, and no one will get this one. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and up next the corner outfielder Mitch Haniger. Now a throw over, just keeping him close. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. First pitch on its way. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one.
He's going.
And there he goes towards second. In there. Now the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. Fouled off. 2 out here and a runner at second. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 1 left for Seattle as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Leading off the inning, Justin Lee, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Justin Lee.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
At the ball.
Line to the right side, but foul.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
A little bit outside. 2-1. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
To the plate now, Damian Kane, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 home. He pulls this one into right. And this will be taken in out there just a few steps in front of the track, and there are 2 away now.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Striding in once again, Carmen Roach. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Here's a pop-up now. And Vogelbach has it to retire the side. Dan Vogelbach is next. He's gone over his first 6 at-bats in the series so far.
Number 20.
And now a pitch on the way. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Now it's 2-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Now here's the pitch. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1. There's Kyle Seager in the on-deck circle. We'll see him next. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Digging in to try it again, Kyle Seager. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. 1-1. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Fouled away. Working for the punch out and the offering. 2-2. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
The catcher, number 2,
At the plate now, Tom Murphy, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Down the left field line and deep. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And the second run will score as well.
This thing was a double or more the second it left his bat. He really drove it well, and it ended up one-hopping the wall out there. And more importantly, he picks up 2 RBI along the way.
In now, Dom Thompson-Williams, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
4 runs, only 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. He'll try again. 1-2. And he'll take strike 3 called, and he needed that one badly on the mound. 1 away.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Stepping in now, Austin Nola, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Good cut fastball that time, and he's in control now. 0-2.
In today's game of seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it, I'd love to see a little two-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and force feed something the other way.
Count is 1-2 now. Has a look, now the pitch. Popped him up. And there's the second out as he squeezes it in the coach's box. Ready for another chance? Dylan Moore hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there.
High and deep to left center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Seattle leads this one 4-1. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And standing in, the rookie outfielder, Tyson Carr.
The left fielder, Tyson Carr.
Here comes the first pitch. And that's in there for a strike.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
A high fastball is in there.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
So now to the plate, Mark Morton. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Smith. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping into the box, John Lintner. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
The windup and the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So nothing happening this time around. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Mariners lead it 4-1. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, D. Gordon. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Tough day at the office in his debut here today. How worrisome is this start for you guys looking forward?
Well, it can be very worrisome because I think one of the keys to getting off to a good start as a young pitcher is having some success early on. Success breeds success, and he's going to have a tough time shrugging this one off. When you don't have a lot of dirt underneath your feet, outings like these ones, they tend to bother you for a while.
I know this pitcher's trying to keep his pitch count down, but that's ridiculous right there. Pitch right down the middle. He's lucky he's getting this ball back.
Skipper out of the dugout making the slow trek to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Tony Money takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Money.
Malik Smith will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. From the belt, kicks and deals. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 2-0 on the way.
Don't know for sure, but I think he may have been taking there thinking his teammate on first was going to be on the move.
Throw over to the bag, and the runner will get back standing. The 2-1 home. Hard on the ground towards short. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Dan, I can't begin to tell you how hard it is to hit a knuckleball. I almost wanted to tell the manager to give me a day off.
You know what's so difficult about it too, D-Row? There aren't a lot of batting practice pitchers that can throw a knuckleball, so you really can't prepare for it. You can prepare for the fastball, the curve, the slider, and even the split, but I don't know of any batting.
Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Into the box, Daniel Vogelback. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 3 runs already home here. Knuckleball, 1-1. Vogelbach behind, ball and 2 strikes.
I got to count 1 and 2.
The 1-2. Line shot to first, and there's 1 away.
Now batting.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And into bat next, the third baseman, Kyle Seager. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Strike two as that's taken on the outside part of the plate. Big swing and a miss at the knuckler, and now there are two gone. And with strike three recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Now the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Dom Thompson-Williams.
Into the box now, Dom Thompson-Williams. And he puts it on the ground to second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. But the Mariners pick up 3 in the inning on this 3-run home run. 5 innings complete, and the lead is stretched to 7-1. Leading off the inning, Whitey Tanaka, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Right fielder, Whitey Tanaka.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes.
It's out 21.
Skied into straightaway right. Henniger is under this one, and he's got it for the first out. Ready once again, Zach Blake. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Ripped down the line. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
Sent on the ground out to second, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The center fielder.
Into the box, Anthony Wheeler. He flew out in his last at bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. High in the air out to center field. Smith is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way, but first here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He cited their low chase rate, or percentage of swings that are on pitches outside of the strike zone, as one reason for their success so far in this game. That number is under 20% right now. So up and down the lineup, they're doing a great job of picking on pitches they're more likely to do damage with.
Leading off.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The left fielder, Austin.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nola.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Line to the right side. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
To the plate now, Dylan Moore, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. 7 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Knuckleball, strike 3 called as that thing came back over the plate, 1 away. Here's D. Gordon now. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Gordon.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a first pitch knuckleballs inside for ball 1. They stay away with the forkball, but then fall behind here 2-0.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Carr is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. 2 gone now in the Mariners' 6th, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Malik Smith. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Forkball, and he's looking good now. 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
And now the knuckleball in there. Strike 3 called, and the side is retired. Mariners leave 1. They're on top 7-1. 7th inning, ready to roll, and standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Justin Lee. Here's the first pitch to him. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Dan, some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
Standing in now, Damian Kane, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Boy, that's about as easy as it comes. A chopper 2-hopper turns into a tailor-made 4-6-3 double play.
So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll bring in the first-year catcher, Carmen Roach. Now here's the pitch.
Nope.
Change up too low, and it's 1-0.
Nope, 1-0.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Swing, and he pops him up. Gordon shading to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Last half of the 7th here, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Mitch Haniger.
Not an easy thing to do because that knuckleball doesn't have a lot of velo. He was able to pull it, but keep it just enough fair for the long home run.
First pitch on its way. Starts him out with a knuckleball too high, 1-0. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. Now the 1-0.
I got to count 2-2.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Daniel Vogelback. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
No, that's low.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
Oh, one strike.
Fouled off. Knuckleball, and he can't pull the trigger. It's a called strike 3 for out number 2. So striding in, Kyle Seager. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First delivery to him on the way. Now a knuckleball, and it's looked at for strike 1.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
And the knuckleball floats a bit that time as it's taken high. Popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Lifted down the line in left. But this will land untouched. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Tom Murphy would be next. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 3-2. Popped up. And a diving effort there at third. Good way to bruise your ribs. How much for one of them ribs? It's a foul ball. Into the corner and slicing foul. The next 3-2. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. More from the show, Saturday Baseball, following this message and a word from our local stations. Matt McGill has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 61, Matt McGill.
Digging in, Tyson Carr. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
The left fielder, Tyson Carr.
He's set, and the pitch. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The first base
Final line there for the Mariners starting pitcher, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
Stepping in now, Mark Morton, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. The 1-1 home.
Ball 2. Count was 2-1. Count is 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And that's low, ball 4.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that, because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
Now to the plate, John Lintner, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. From the stretch, a bouncer up the middle. To second for 1. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there.
Now batting.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Whitey Tanaka. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
That's the human element of the game right there. Umpires are going to miss a couple calls. It's the pitcher's ability to stay composed and grind that's going to make him successful today.
The 1-0. Ground ball left side. Scooped up. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second. And guess what? He bought his batter. He made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. 2 down, runners at first and second. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Ready on 1 and 2.
2-2 now.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
High and deep down the left field line. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Payoff pitch on its way. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Digging in, Anthony Wheeler. Here comes the first pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. 2 out, bases loaded. That's inside. 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
From the belt, the pitch. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Bases are loaded here. 2 down. And it's fouled away.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And another foul ball. Here's another 2-2. This one's down to third. Toss over to Gordon at second, and that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. At the plate, Tom Murphy. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
The catcher.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard on the ground to short. Oh, what a stop on the slide. It's in time. For the plate now is the designated hitter, Dom Thompson-Williams. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
0-1's the count.
The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a knuckleball making him look bad. Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. And this is a strike 3 call. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. I think I'd take that one too. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him.
Dan, I don't think it's possible to throw a knuckleball middle cut the way that one just came out.
You know, as a pitcher, a knuckleball pitcher, you make your living on that movement of the ball, going up, down, in and out. In the last place he wants that one is the middle of the plate. And unfortunately, that's where that one ended up. And the result, a solid base hit.
At the plate, Dylan Moore, as he'll watch a knuckleball that dances its way in there for strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Grounder down the line at third, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball left outside.
A runner on first with 2 away. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for Seattle. They're on top 7-1. Taylor Williams comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
73, Taylor Williams.
All set to start the ninth in this one, and that'll give way to the rookie second baseman, Justin Lee. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Fastball well outside. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Now batting, designated hitter, Damian Kane.
Striding in, Damian Kane. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-0 delivery. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, I know he's aware he can't tie the game with 1 swing of the bat, but maybe he's just trying to excite the boys and get one on the board.
To 2-2 now.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Now here it comes. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting,
Striding into the box, Harmon Roach. First pitch on its way.
0-1.
Two out, nobody on. And he lays off for ball 1. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Close, but it's not over yet. That's ball 2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Sliced hard on the ground. Throw on to first will be in time to get him, and the Mariners have bounced back from consecutive losses to take game 3 of the series as this ball game is over.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you could coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
7-1 the final score in tonight's. The Seattle Mariners took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Yusei Kikuchi earns his first win of the season. Angelo Mercado was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners. 7 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the visitors, 1 run on 6 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 6 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Chaos and the Seattle Mariners. Alec, the man, makes his big league debut right after this. Nick Margevicius will be on the mound for Game 4. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy really struggled last year. This season is going to be about a bounce-back year. Real ugly ERA last year. He has a lot to prove to himself and to his teammates that he's a much better pitcher than he was last year.
So coming to the plate, Whitey Tanaka. He will lead this one off today.
The right fielder, Whitey Tanaka.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that'll get down for a base hit. And right out of the gates, the Mariners will be forced to deal with his speed at first base.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home-road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes this is a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
At the plate now, Zach Blake, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. They come in off to a bit of a slow start with just one win in their first 3 tries.
Hey, Matty V, you know, if there's such a good thing as splitting a series, Dero, this is the one. They lose the first 2 games of this series, win Game 3. They'd like nothing more than to split this series and win Game 4.
Yeah, Bobby Cox always used to say, you got to take care and beat the teams you're supposed to beat and then play 500 against a really good team. They have a chance to do that exactly today. Drop the first 2, but if they can win today, they split this series and move on.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Wow, we're only 2 batters in, and they're already on the board. Leadoff man has a solid at-bat, roping a single. Then the man in the 2-hole delivers an RBI that gets a run across. Always nice to get a lead this early.
In now, Anthony Wheeler. He swings and grounds it to short. Crawford gloves it, and there's 1 away.
That is 4. The second baseman, Justin Lee.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Justin Lee, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball back outside.
Ground ball right side. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now. Next will be the designated hitter, Mark Morton. Comes into this one with just 1 hit in 9 tries for the series. He's set. Here it comes.
Nope. Back inside.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
The set and the 1-1.
That's a ball. I got 2-1.
Blake on third with 2 out. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Gordon Kemp would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Ball 4.
I'll tell you, he's looked unsteady out there since the first pitch he threw. A couple of hits and a free pass, so he's really searching for an answer to get back on track. We'll see if he can settle down here.
So digging in now, Gordon Kemp. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Has a look, now the pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And that's going to land foul. He's set. The 0-1. Line toward the alley in left center. And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the one run will be allowed to score. And this is pretty cool, guys. Not only is that his first big league hit, it's also his first major league RBI. Not a bad way to get your career started.
Yeah, no doubt, Matty. He took care of the 2 first with one swing of the bat. So congrats to him on achieving something that's really special that he's worked so very hard for. He'll never forget this moment as long as he lives.
So now to the plate, Stan the Man, Watts. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Second and third, 2 away. And he'll just waste one there, 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Ball 2.
I got the count. 2-2.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Chaos are out in front here, 2-0. Alec, the Man, a right-hander from the Keystone State, gets the ball as the starter in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
Now at the plate, D. Gordon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. 1-0 the count. Tough to do much with that one, a swing and a miss. Gordon is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lays off 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. And he fouls this one off. Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1.
3-1.
And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A one-out walk here in the home first.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Mitch Haniger the next to bat. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. Runner back safely. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a throw over, and the runner back. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Popped him up. Lee ranging into the outfield. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Ben Vogelbach is next. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Counts 1-0.
2 out with the man at first. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball, that's out. Yeah. 2-2 now.
Fouled off. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. 1 inning in the books here. The Chaos are out in front 2-0. Second inning set to go, and standing in is the rookie third baseman, John Lintner.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. And it's 1-1. Hit back up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, on a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Into the box now, Tyson Carr. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
The right fielder, number 16, Whitey Tanaka.
Digging in now, Whitey Tanaka. He reached on a single in his first try. from the stretch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Thompson Williams is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Standing in, Zach Blake. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball one, no strike.
A runner on first with 2 away. Throw over to the bag. Back in standing. The 1-0 is taken, strike one. One and two now as that one's fouled off. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Nola will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Now at the plate, Dom Thompson Williams. Only 1 hit in 11 at-bats for the series so far.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ball one to start the at-bat. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. The man is making his debut on the mound today, as we've mentioned. This performance in this one could be a good barometer as to whether he's ready to deal with major league hitters at this point in his career.
Yeah, Matt, this guy wasn't really the most highly touted prospect coming up through the minor league system, but one of the things he does, he throws strikes, and if he continues to pitch like he did in the minor leagues here at the big league level, there's no reason why he shouldn't be able to stay here and pitch very competitive baseball.
The 3-1. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
Standing in, Austin Nola. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Nola, 30 years of age. Most of the time he can be found behind the plate, but he's roaming the outfield in this one.
Yeah, crazy athlete, Matty. One thing that does travel to whatever position he's at is that he's got an absolute cannon. That's why he can go to the outfield and moonlight out there. No one's going to test his arm. And then to go back behind the dish and shut down a running game, this guy's a special talent.
A runner at first with no outs here. Line to the right side. And the Mariners have themselves their first base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
The catcher,
And that'll bring in Tom Murphy. as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. The man makes his debut here as a September call-up amidst much anticipation. And assuming he lives up to the expectations, he could turn into a big piece of this rotation going forward.
Well, listen, this is the much-anticipated debut, and they're not making it easy for him as he's making his debut on the road. But that must tell you what the organization or what that manager feels about this young pitcher. If they feel confident enough to run him out there on the road in his debut, that tells you they really like this guy.
Now the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
If he concedes the walk here, he's in real trouble of giving up a big inning. It's not all that bad yet, but dealing with the bases loaded will make it pretty tough to wiggle out of.
Now the 3-0 offering. Finds the zone, strike one.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Hit hard up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And they are on the board as the run scores from third to cut the lead to 2-1 now.
The designated hitter, number 8.
To the plate now, Jake Fraley. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Ready with the 0-1. In the dirt. Throw over to third here. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Man, it was already a dicey situation with 2 on and no out, and then things get worse with the wild pitch there. So instead of a chance to turn 2, they've got runners on second and third, and a base hit will drive in a pair.
One and one, here it comes. The ball and 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
There's a line drive, base hit to left field. And they'll tie the ball game as the run scores, evening things at 2. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Into the box, Dylan Moore. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Here comes the 1-0. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now. None out, runners at first and second. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. See you later. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
That's what I love about baseball. The pitch before, he looked absolutely foolish. But they gathered himself, stayed with the plan, and the next pitch he goes yard. Every pitch is another chance.
Here's D. Gordon now.
Second baseman.
As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope, outside.
No outs, nobody on. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
Digging in for his second at-bat, J.P. Crawford. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
0-1.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. 0-2 the count to Crawford. One and two the count to the Mariners shortstop. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Here now the 2-2. Little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And that's in there. Base hit. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Wow, his manager must have a lot of faith in him, and I'm not sure why. He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone, and it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Haniger playing here in his age 29 season. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 1 out and a runner on second base. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Wheeler is there. 2 gone. Striding forward now, the Mariners cleanup hitter, Daniel Vogelbach. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. From the belt, the pitch. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
The 1-1 home. To third. He's got it. Throw in time for the 3rd out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. But not before 5 crossed the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. We've played 2. It's now 5-2 Seattle. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Anthony Wheeler. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. And it's fouled away. Another 2-2 offering. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Justin Lee.
Stepping in now, Justin Lee. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Lee, originally from the state of Connecticut. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball one. 1-0.
One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Popped him up. Crawford takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. So stepping in, Mark Morton. He drew a walk his first time up. The pitch. Oh, and he turns on this fastball and sends it out to deep left field. And I would say he got just about all of that one, as this ball is gone. A home run. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
Standing in now, Gordon Kemp. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Nola is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. But not before they're able to at least get one back on the solo home run. Bottom of the third coming up. The Mariners are on top 5-3. Welcome back to T-Mobile Park in Seattle as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and overall he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they've done a nice job of keeping their swings inside the strike zone and not chasing after pitches they can't do much with. The numbers say their chase rate in this game is under 25%, and with a bunch of runs on the board right now, that could be a big reason why.
Thank you, Heidi. Digging in now for the Mariners, Dom Thompson-Williams. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. This ball will be chopped foul. The 0-1 on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Thompson-Williams stands in at an even 6 feet. Throws left-handed, swings the bat the same way. He was a 5th-round pick back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this middle-round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
So he got him swinging. Dom Thompson-Williams is sent packing to begin the bottom of the third. In now, Austin Nola, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
So a full count now. And he got him.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Into the box now, Tom Murphy, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Mariners as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. At the plate, Stan the Man, Watts. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Thompson Williams is there, and he has it for the first out. Digging in the switch hitter, John Lintner. 50th pitch of the game on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Smoke toward the hole, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
At the plate, Tyson Carr, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in. The 1-0 delivery. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Fouled away. Now a move over to first. Runner back standing. Now the 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Runners on first with 1 down. Runner goes for second. Reaches out for 1 and hits it on the ground to second. Right to Gordon. And there are 2 away now. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Whitey Tanaka. A hit in 2 tries so far. He's set, and the pitch. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. 2 out here and a runner at second. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Center fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the DH, Jake Fraley.
The designated hitter, number 8.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. Bouncer to the left side, reined in. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Dylan Moore. He went deep in his first at bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. Now here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope. Ball 1. 1-1.
Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
And here's the speedster D. Gordon, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0.
That's ball 2.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Gordon ahead, 3 balls and a strike.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
2 out, nobody on. Sinker misses, ball 4.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that brings up the shortstop J.P. Crawford. From the stretch, he'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Throw over to first. Don't want to forget about him. And another throw over. keeping particularly close tabs on him. 2 out with the man at first.
He's going.
Runners on the move for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not going to get him as he swipes second.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Now the 2-0 home. Five runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Just hung in there on that one. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. The 3-2 pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
Now here comes the skipper out of the third base dugout, and he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So it's an early shower here this afternoon, as this will not go down as one of his better outings.
Now,
Big Daddy Skeeter answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Mitch Haniger will be his first assignment here, as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. From the belt, kicks and deals.
1-0.
That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And there's ball 2 now.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
2-2 the count. From the belt, the pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
When the guy on the mound has complete command of his off speed, especially his changeup, sometimes as a hitter you just have to give up pull side to stay on.
Full count now. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Ready now, Daniel Vogelback. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Ball one.
One strike.
2 balls and a strike to the Mariners' first baseman.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. And another foul ball. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. 2 out, bases loaded. And he fouls this one off. Fouled off. Popped him up. Kemp is there. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Mariners leave a couple, and it remains 5-3. New inning set to get underway, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Zach Blake.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The 1-0 home. And he popped him up. In there, a base hit. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th.
The center fielder, number 27, Anthony Wheeler.
Ready for another shot now. Anthony Wheeler. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. In there for strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. On a rope to the second baseman. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the 1 out.
It's really important to be a second baseman and have some athletic ability. And how about this right here? He goes up high to snag this line drive that was definitely headed to the outfield for a base hit.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Justin Lee. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
On to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting 1 out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
Settling in now, Mark Morton.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Popped him up. Murphy over to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. Home half of the 5th coming up. The M's lead it 5-3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in the rookie outfielder, Dom Thompson-Williams.
Thompson-Williams.
First pitch on its way. And this is taken outside for ball one. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Now batting, Austin Nola. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
The catcher, number 2, John Murphy.
Stepping in, Tom Murphy. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Here's the pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Up top, it's 2-0. And that's over. 2-1.
Hey, looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Now the 2-1. Taken, strike 2. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
The batter, number 8.
Next for Seattle, Jake Fraley. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Here comes the 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
From the belt, the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box, Dylan Moore, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. From the belt, kicks and deals. High in the air out towards shallow right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Mariners leave a couple as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Leading off the inning, Gordon Kemp, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. On the ground to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
Now batting, the first baseman, cameraman, Watts.
To the plate now, Stan the Man, Watts, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. Nobody out, runner on first. And he'll fight this one foul off to the left as the count goes to 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
2 balls.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Standing in now, John Lintner. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. And that misses 1-1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
1-1, here it is.
No, that's ball.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. The 3-1 pitch. Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats, foul. Now the 3-2 pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
And this was set up perfectly for him to start the double play. He's in ideal position. And then I think he got a little bit ahead of himself. You know that old saying, be quick but don't hurry? Well, I think that was demonstrated right here.
Here comes the Seattle skipper on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. Brendan Brennan will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
65, Brendan Brennan.
Tyson Carr will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. From the belt, kicks and deals.
4, exercise.
Now the 1-0 is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Gone! So a 3-run shot to right center field. Second home run early in the year, and this one gives him the lead at 6-5.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
The right fielder, number 16, Whitey Tanaka.
Stepping in now, Whitey Tanaka runs up and gets this one down. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Three runs already home here. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. On the ground to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. On to first, and there are two down.
The batter, number 2.
Coming to the plate now, Zach Blake. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way.
That's a ball.
Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball one. That's wide, 2-0.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Now the 2-0 home is swung on and missed, strike one.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Two out, nobody on. Skied down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
And here's the 3-2 from him. Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. Hit out towards second. Fielded in shallow right by Gordon. Throw gets him there from short right field. A nice play, and that one ends the inning. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. The Chaos on top, 6-5. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and set to go is the second baseman, D. Gordon.
The second baseman, D. Gordon.
First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Stepping up to the plate, J.P. Crawford. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Changeup laid off down around the shins. One out, nobody on. Fastball called strike. 1-2. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Yeah, it was a great battle there, and he was one strike away from putting him away. As a pitcher, you hate to put a guy on for free after all that work.
Now at the plate, Mitch Haniger. It was a walk in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. On the ground to the left side. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Dan Altavilla will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his third game this season.
Number 53, Dan Altavilla.
Stepping into the box, Anthony Wheeler.
Leading off for Las Vegas, the center fielder, Anthony Wheeler.
Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes. High in the air into shallow left center. Nola comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. Into the box now, Justin Lee. These two have not faced each other at the major league level. Now here's the pitch. Bases are empty, one man out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
3-0 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Oh, at the green light there, but it's 3 balls and a strike now.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in Game 4 this series.
Changeup too low. He walked him.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Now at the plate, Mark Morton. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down. Dropped.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his second of the game, as they open up an 8-5 lead. At the plate now, Gordon Kemp, as he'll take a look at ball one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Here comes the 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. Long run for the left fielder, and they can't run it down. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Still only 1 out in the inning. Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. This one's also hit well. Deep down the right field line. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded.
Well, when this thing left its bat, I thought it had the distance to get out of here, but it goes over the fielder's head and skips away in the bottom of the wall, allowing him to cruise into third.
Nestor Cortes Jr. comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th.
Number 30, Nestor Cortes Jr.
Into the box now, Stan the Man Watts, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Set to deliver the 0-1.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
0-2, here it comes.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Turned on down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Fouled away. Another try at 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
The 3-2 pitch. Fouled off. The 3-2 one more time. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly. And he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
At the plate, John Lintner. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Heading out towards shallow right. Waiting on it is Eniger, and that's the second out of the inning. And he's not even going to consider it here as he holds tight at third with 2 away now. Tyson Carr will stand in again as we flash you back here to inning number 6. This was his 3-run home run that's really been the key blow to this point in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. The Chaos lead this one 8-5. Number 88 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 88.
Last half of the 7th here, and here comes the first baseman, Daniel Vogelbach.
The first baseman, number 20.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-0.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And it's fouled away. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
Now batting.
So striding forward now, Dom Thompson-Williams. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lefty against lefty here as this is taken for a ball. 1-0. High and deep to right center. Going back is the center fielder to the track. Booyah! Solo shot to right center. First home run of the campaign for him as they cut it to an 8-6 ball game. At the plate, Austin Nova. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. A dive, but it's off his glove.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
In now, Tom Murphy. And he popped him up. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jake Fraley. And their runners at the corners now. First pitch of the at-bat. In there, no balls and a strike.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn two with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
And this will be fouled away. 6 runs, 9 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Seattle. Grounded to the right. And despite being down 0-2, he delivers anyway with a big base hit. And that's going to bring in the run from third, and just like that, it's back to a 1-run ball game.
That's just your classic ribby knock right there, Dan. He's able to turn on the pitch he wanted right there and drive it into the outfield.
Good job getting the barrel to the ball right there, able to get that one through, and picks up an RBI. Hard hit and a well-deserved run batted in.
Zane Shorty will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. Dylan Moore will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. From the belt, the pitch. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Fouled away. Here it comes on 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. On the ground to short. Could this be 2? There's 1 on to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors, and a runner left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Las Vegas leads it 8-7. Matt McGill will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Leading off the inning, Whitey Tanaka, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
Tanaka.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. Now the pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
So now to the plate, Zach Blake, as he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Now the 1-0. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. One out, nobody on. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Hit out towards second. Gordon is up with it. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Stepping up now, Anthony Wheeler. First pitch on its way.
1-0.
The 1-0 home.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Can't connect there. It's 2-2. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full. 3-2.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep too.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Full count still. Once again, a 3-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, D. Gordon.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but on hit right now, I'm still sitting on that heater.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. On the ground, softly towards second. Scooped up. And there's 1 down now. Chris Cowboy will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. In now, J.P. Crawford. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
No balls and a strike to count. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. And the pitch. Oh, and this one ran in and got him. And that's twice now he's been hit in this one.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point, and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
So a runner at first now with 1 away. And up next, the corner outfielder, Mitch Haniger. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fly ball out toward left center field. Wheeler will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Daniel Vogelbach, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that's in there for strike 1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. A runner on first with 2 away. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Mariners leave 1. Certainly still in this one, however. It's 8-7. Austin Adams enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Coming to the plate now, Justin Lee. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat. The 0-1 on its way. Oh, and he hung the slider here, and it's a towering drive out to deep left field. This ball is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left. 4th home run here in the early going as they've taken a 2-run lead. That's dinger number 6 on the day between these 2 lineups. I feel like I'm watching home run derby here, guys.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
He's set, and the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Thompson Williams is right there, 1 down.
Now batting.
So standing in, Gordon Kemp, and all eyes are on him as he needs a home run to complete the cycle. First pitch coming. Here it is. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Standing in now, Stan the Man, Watts. No balls and 1 strike. And he misses with it, 1-1. sent out to straightaway center field. Thompson Williams is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left. We'll head now to the bottom of the 9th. The Chaos are out on top 9-7. Will Vega comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Vega.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Dom Thompson Williams. First offering on its way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. The 0-1 on its way. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He knows his strengths and weaknesses at the plate. He knows he has a cold zone away. But the bottom line is this pitcher has been able to execute to that spot. If he misses over the heart of the plate, this guy's still going to be ready.
Lintner is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
Number 23.
Stepping in, Austin Nola. A couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. A 2-0 count to the Mariners left fielder.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now. Tom Murphy waits on deck. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
Oh, that's frustrating right there. He was right on that. Fastball, took it deep, just couldn't keep it fair. How many times have you seen it? There's a good chance he's punching out right here.
Watts is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9. Digging in and looking for more, Tom Murphy. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Last chance for the Mariners. And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
9-7, the final score in this ball game. The Chaos rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Big Daddy Skeeter claims the win out of the pen, his first. Will Vega hammers down the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 9 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Mariners, 7 runs on 10 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours exactly. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.